Welcome to Raaonline. Today we will discuss about facial spaces of neck. So competency of today's topic will be describe the facial spaces of neck. So why we have these spaces in the neck? Like we already have seen in the upper limb also we had these spaces of hand. So wherever we have a fascia in different layers, there will be potential space between the layers of fascia. Okay, so that's why we have the spaces in the hand as well as in the neck. So in the neck, what fascia we have? We have the deep cervical fascia, then we have the pretracheal layer, then we have the prevertebral fascia. So because of this different fascia which are arranged in layers, so there will be a potential space between the fascias and between the tissue, the vessels, nerves and the fascia. So that's how the spaces in the neck are formed. So we can classify the spaces in the neck into suprahyoid spaces and infrahyoid spaces. So we have the hyoid bone. So some spaces will be above the hyoid bone and some spaces will be below the hyoid bone. So above the hyoid bone we have the submental space, then we have submandibular space, then sublingual space, a retropharyngeal space, the parapharyngeal space and peritonsillar spaces. So all these spaces will be situated above the hyoid bone, and there are some spaces below the hyoid bone. Those are the pretracheal space, retrovisceral space, prevertebral space and carotid space. So we will see about the spaces one by one. The first space is submental space. Already you know the submental triangle. So submental triangle is bounded by the two bellies of digastric muscle, two anterior bellies of digastric muscle, and this region will be submental region. So here from skin to deeper area if we go, we will have the superficial structure, that is skin. Then we find the deep fascia of the neck, and that is the investing layer. Okay. So if you open this investing layer, still more deeper we have the mylohyoid muscle. You all know that the floor of the submental triangle is formed by mylohyoid muscle. Okay. And it is going to support the floor of the mouth. So it is known as oral diaphragm, the mylohyoid muscle. So here we have a space between this mylohyoid muscle and the deep cervical fascia. So that space is known as submental space. Okay. And it is on either side bounded by anterior belly of digastric muscle. So this space is submental space. So any infection in the tooth may extend into this submental space. So that is the importance of this space. So we have only the potential spaces normally, but whenever there is an infection, so this potential spaces going to become obvious with the collection of pus. So that's why this spaces has much importance clinically.